Okay, there we go. Is that better? There we go. Let's see if that does anything. Bam, 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 bam. What up, ND? Milk is good food. Yes, it is. That was an old song by the who was it? Who was it? The Dead Milkman. Milk is good. What? No, the Dead Kennedys did a song called "Milk is Good Food." I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Let's find out. Let's do this. Oh dang it! Oh, you dirty. Milk is good. Okay, let me see. Here it is. Milk is good food song. Wow. Milk is good food. Oh, wait a second. Lyric. Let me see. Maybe it was a lyric. There they have Dead Kennedys. Dead Kennedys did a song. Soup is good food. Never mind. Never mind. Soup is good food. How do you feel? Wow. Look, and this is how they were talking back in the 80s, talking about laying people off because of whatever the AI of the 80s were. Suit, we're sorry. You're no longer needed or wanted or even cared about. Machines can do a better job than you. Yeah, that's so crazy. It's every generation has their AI that's going to send them to make them worthless. They are. They are similar. They are similar. You can even make milk soup. There's nothing like a glass of milk. Nothing like a glass of milk. We're looked around and found nothing. Anything better than milk. Okay. How you doing, brother? There we go. You want to see something cool? You want to see something cool? Never mind. Oh no, is that it? Let me see. Maybe that's it. Nope, that's not it. Sorry. Oh, never mind. I don't know. Guess it doesn't matter. Machines did it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, but the news and everybody was like everybody's gonna be laid off and right. It's the same thing that happens. TV was gonna replace radio and everybody's gonna lose their job and then TV was gonna or radio was gonna be replaced by movies. Then it didn't. Then TV was gonna replace movies. Then like everybody's always gonna lose all their jobs. Automation was going to remove people's jobs, and taxi cabs were going to remove jobs for the people that rode the horses, horse-drawn carriages and buggies, and mail was going to replace this, and email was going to replace mail. It's always the end of the world, but somehow we keep going on. We keep going on. And also, guys, for every new industry that comes out that takes jobs, it creates new jobs. Like the computers and whatnot, they break a lot and they wear out a lot, and electricity needs done. So you need people to run power plants. You need people to run new electrical wiring. You need people to upkeep servers, and then that's just the physical stuff. Then the software side, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Soup is good food. How does it feel? Uh-oh, that's not going to be good. You think these gangbangers... What? Hey, 594 views. Somebody's doing pretty good there. Solar Smash. Coffee grounds are the future of concrete. Oh, let's see how that's made. Yeah, we'll be up. Yeah, nearly home. All right.
A skyscraper under construction, or driven across a massive bridge without questioning
this is how it's made. I can't watch that. It's freaking wackadoo. Lamb.
little
Dude,
material. Part two is
I
coming.
really wish you'd redo these with proper
So
volume.
we followed the our hero, the American soldier, and he's now going to let us know the correct way to present yourself in an English pub.
You should consider doing a 2.0 version.
This is how you behave in an English pub, and this is how you win friends and influence people.
If you keep using enough dots, you'll get through that wall. Lamb. Yeah, I'm telling you, Lamb, this is some of Lamb's work. Lamb, the problem is, I guarantee it, when people first hit play, they can't hear you, and then they go to the next video. Do a version 2.0 where you can be heard within the first few seconds of the video, and you'll probably get at least 3 times the amount of views. Yeah, it's very, very quiet, but funny. But you can't laugh at quiet, or can you? All right, let's see. Oh, rats. Foreign Legion. First Steps to Hell. 1,500 loaves of bread a day. Jeez. I could play it again. I've got a volume booster I can use.
Part two.
There you go.
coming
That's
now.
400%
So
boosted.
we followed this, our hero, the American soldier, and he's now going to let us know the correct way to present yourself in an English pub. So don't say British, they say English. And this is how you behave in an English pub, and this is how you win friends and influence people.
Lamb. Yeah, now I wonder how many people get hurt diving into ovens. All them poppy seeds in there. Samarkand. Beautiful. What up, William? 15. Beautiful. Yeah, brother. Making up the bread. What up, Inferno Burn? This is 15,000 loaves of bread today. Bread a day in Samarkand. Uzbekistan, known for famous sites and tandoor bread. We're gonna see people crawl into their freaking ovens. It's crazy. Yep, I'm familiar. We watched a lot yesterday, Inferno Burn. The other guy added some on, he had to pull it back off. You son of a... Uzbekistan. Kari. Karai. Yeah, I'd give it a try. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I need it. Yep. No problem. No problem. Freaking yeah, boy. Big old hunks of marble. They're pounding it out on. They're doing their shaping. All hand shaped. They don't got no molds. I guess not. I guess that's enough. 15,000 loaves a day. Man. How many hours a day do you think they do that? And do it by every once in a while. I use Barani. That's what I have here. I have Barani and Jasmine that I use in my home.
TikTok'ka video qo'ydimda. Ishlab. Sen bu kadrni tezlashtirgansan deydi.
I guess they're speaking Uzbekistani. Dude, how long do you think you could keep that up? How long do you think you could frickin' sit there and form bread for? Now they're adding, I'm guessing that's poppy. I have no idea. I just got home. You know, I just got into 6th grade. Congratulations, Inferno Burn. You're halfway there. I needed this. I needed this. Giant pilaf. Dude, I'm 49, Inferno. 49. 1977, I was produced. January 10th. Calvin Klein. I guess the second rise is going on in there. I wonder if they build them and tear them down or if they're the same ones they've been using for like centuries. There you go. Not getting any dandruff or freaking boogers or anything in there. The dude's definitely a machine. What up, checkmate? Yep. Early, yeah, I was the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm here for. I can tell people about my life experience. Sure. Jeez, dude. I wonder how long they got to pull you out of there if you fall in. Man, that freaking left arm is gonna get freaking built. Left arm keeps you alive, while the right hand places the. Man, Hulk Hogan. Baby Jessica fell down the well. I remember that. Yep. I wonder whatever happened to her. Gotta know. Yeah, he's definitely got them guns. Damn. Oh, he's got a couple of minutes. He's got the dough. There you go. Hulk Hogan, nice to see nobody retired. Yeah. She got arrested, seriously. Arrested recently? She did? Hold on. Yeah, because she jumped down that well for attention. And then she was like, man, I haven't gotten attention in like 30 years. What can I do? Baby Jessica. I'm 49, brother. Jessica McClure Morales, known as Baby Jessica, or after a 1987 well rescue, was arrested on April 11th on a charge of assault causing bodily injury involving family violence. The 40-year-old was released to the Midland Country Detention Center after posting bond. Uh-oh. Responded to domestic. So she's beating up her husband? You gotta be kidding me. Abuser. Dang it. Okay, I guess they're not saying anything.
In Texas, 1987, a child fell 22 feet into a well in her backyard, trapping her underground with barely any room to move. And for 58 hours, rescue teams worked around the clock to save her. They drilled a second shaft, then dug a tunnel sideways leading to the well, but kept running into solid rock. And deep underground, they could hear her singing Winnie the Pooh, the only sign she was still alive. And when rescuers finally reached her, she was still breathing. This made baby Jessica a symbol of hope.
Yeah. What's your favorite color or animal or anime character? I don't really have any. I don't have a favorite villain because everyone loves a hero. Yeah, that's probably why you use names like Demonic Internal and Inferno Burn. You might want to think about that, my brother. My favorite color is blue. What is Lassie? Billy fell in the oven. That's what's going to be happening here. Billy fell in the oven. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I feel like I got more energy now than I did in my 20s, so I got plenty of time left. He was the land of the equivalent flipper. All right, let me see if we can find anything on Baby Jessica. Baby Jessica arrested. No, I still didn't use no freaking audio. Who killed John Bona? Yeah, I don't know who that is. John Bona. I can't wait until you become a big streamer like Kai Cenat or Show Speed. Yeah, you gotta keep putting in the work, brother. Don't give up. Don't give up. All right, let's see. I forgot what I was doing. Baby Jessica arrest. All right, it's got to be some freaking video that somebody talking. Okay, here, let's try this one.
Overnight, the woman known to the world as Baby Jessica was arrested after a domestic disturbance over the weekend. Jessica McClure Morales was charged.
JonBenet Ramsey. Oh yeah, I think they finally figured that out. Just don't forget us. Don't ever forget you. I won't forget you, brother. Absolutely not. I seen an English cover band named By Jovi.
Charged with family violence assault after deputies were called to her home in Midland on Saturday night. She was later released after posting bond, but no other details about her arrest were made public. Now, back in 1987, the world met her when she was just 18 months old after she fell 20 feet down a well in her aunt's yard. The nearly 60-hour rescue efforts made national headlines. Breaking from overnight, the woman known to the world as Baby Jessica was arrested.
Yeah, well, there you go. They should have left her in that well. Ooh. Let's see. Jean-Benet Ramsey. Yeah. Hey, you shouldn't be putting makeup like that on little kids. I'm telling you what. Who do you think you're going to surround these people with? Those guys that dug the hole in badass. Can you imagine how delicate operation has to be? Right, because if they dug too hard and vibrated it too much, she would have slid further down the well, and then she would have went all the way to the water. And you can't breathe underwater. And she was only, 18 months old. So she didn't know that she had to, hold herself. And it was 58 hours, right? So maybe, man, I don't know what she hit. Maybe there was another rock or something that fell down that lodge that she hit. I don't know. I never got the whole story. That's about the most you can get. All right, let's see. She was strangulated. Garrote tied around her neck. Cause of death was strangulation with trauma. Ruled a homicide. Ransom notes, text of the ransom note, autopsy, investigation. Family member story, intruder theory, key. Somebody got $250 million for it. For defamation of character. CBS said that the father did it or something like that, and they got $250 million. But they haven't arrested anybody else yet, it looks like. The house has been renumbered. The house has been renumbered so they can sell it. So people will forget, hey, dude, you know what happened in that house? Angela Lansbury? Jessica Lansbury. Wasn't it Angela Lansbury? Look at this. Wackadoos. Bunch of wackadoos. There's got to be a better way to do that. I guess if you're making that many freaking loaves of bread. Jeez. That's freaking crazy. I thought the women were supposed to be in the kitchen. Maybe they're too top heavy. Character upkeep. Yeah, you gotta keep it up. You know what I would do? I would put an overhead hoist to lift up the shell of the oven, and then so I could just put them on like this, right side up, and then just lower it back over the gas burner. You know, I mean, instead of diving into it, 50 times each round. Do you remember those Peruvian miners? Yes, I think they were Chilean. Yeah. The 8 miners, I think it was. Maybe it was more than that. Yeah. They drilled a hole to them to give them food, water, and I think video games or something. You know what I'm saying, Glenn? They could easily have that shell. Just use a freaking pull chain winch or an electric winch or whatever to lift it up. Then you could just hand you one, and then lower the whole thing back down. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what any of that means, brother. I don't know what any of that means, Lamp. Lima. Chilean trapped miners. Yeah, 33 miners, 700 meters for 69 days after the San Jose cave-in. The Phoenix rescuers sent them a note sent up a borehole. There you go. Sometimes you got to send it up the borehole. Lima, Peru. This was San Jose copper mine. Maybe that was another one. 5 kilometers. This says fort. There's other ones here. There's a 13-day fort. Here it is.
Imagine working deep underground, then suddenly the tunnel collapses. You're sealed inside for 69 days. Welcome to Disasters in a Blink, the Chilean mine rescue.
This is what daily time travel should
August
be doing.
5th, 2010, at the San Jose mine in Chile, unstable rock and poor safety measures trigger a cave-in. A giant slab, 770,000 tons, crashes down, blocking the only exit. 33 miners are trapped 2,300 feet below. For 17 days, no one knows if they're alive until a drill reaches them. A note returns. We are well in the shelter, the 33 of us. Then begins one of the most complex rescue missions in history. Engineers drill a rescue shaft as wide as a man's shoulders. NASA helps design a capsule nicknamed Phoenix to lift the miners one by one. 66 days of digging, 22.5 hours to extract them all. On October 13th, the last miner reaches the surface. Cheers, tears, a global sigh of relief. Subscribe to our
Dude, can you freaking imagine that freaking 3 months? No, dude, no. Yeah, I'm telling you what, listen, I'm telling you what, we could take over this entire operation doing what I'm saying. Just have one overhead beam that could run a little winch to pull up each one of those shells. And then you don't have to dive in each time. As soon as they make them, you could hand them, slap, boom, 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 boom. Lower it down, move it over to the next one. Boom, boom, boom. Jesus is king, one day closer to rapture. Thank you, Brad, my brother. And then you could lift the whole thing out again. You could just lift the whole thing up again and remove the bread. Brad is Burger King. Oh, Burger is king. That's right. Yeah, look at these big ass things they got to do. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you'd only need to do that when the tourists show up. Hallelujah. Huh? Oops. What I missed? There we go. It's a lot of freaking bread, dude. If you're not even eating any of it, that's a lot of freaking loaves. Mockers and stoppers, filling, biblical prophecy. That's right. No, it does look good though.
So our American hero is pottering around in the countryside. You can't help thinking that this guy is under his breath thinking, for fuck's sake. Hard to imagine now as well, but obviously at the time Roosevelt had championed the Tea Party initiative, where it was understood that every British person would offer you a cup of tea. It was written into British law, sort of late 42, I think.
Late 42. What up, goofy goob? Hold on tight. This time, space, because everything will be erased.
Just wait for this little quip. It's brilliant.
Maybe.
You lived there all your life? Not yet.
I guess.
Well, thank
Fantastic.
you very much. You'd like to come in and have a cup of tea? Well, I'd like that very much.
So then here we go again. This is the lady who's
I think I'll take a rain
this guy's
check.
attention.
What up, internet watcher?
He's chasing after her. She doesn't want anything to do with it. Bit creepy, but it's of its time.
What do you mean, dude? It ain't creepy, dude. There wasn't no Tinder back then. That's how loving happened back then, dude. The girl ringing the bell or dropping the handkerchief was now the girl's posting herself on a dating app. That's what you mean creepy. She was saying, hey.
Cigarette? Oh, thank you very much.
American cigarettes are better, dude. Kill you quicker. What up, Catra? What up?
This one's kind of squishy and it has imperfections on it. This one is nicer and firm, so you would pick this one. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Jesus, crazy. You freaking wackadoos. I tell you what, you wacky ass. How your girlfriend reads your mind when you're eating grapes. That's right. That's how I would pick it, because this one's soft and squishy, and this one's firm. I was a girl. Yeah, I dropped her instead of a handkerchief. Yeah, that happens a lot nowadays too. What? Show me what my girlfriend has hate me. What up, Cat the Creator? Okay. I want her to choose my grapes for me like this. I'm a freaking romantic. Throw in a finish. I'm just trying to calm my anxiety, bro. Entertainment helps. I got you. You know what else helps? Vitamin B12. Oh, internet, what are you talking about? We were watching a video that Lamb did about the 1940s Americans going over to England, and the girl was driving by, ringing her bell on her bike, and Lamb said, "Oh, this guy's kind of creepy," going after her. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Girls used to ring the bell or drop the handkerchief to say things were ready to happen. And then Internet Watcher says, nowadays girls just drop their pants rather than their handkerchief. Oh my God, Internet. Sweethearts. Yeah, that's Cat. Yeah, that's Cat. Actual factual. Of course, he recognizes your picture. Let me say, where are we at? Okay, the Legend of Bread. Math produced and factory. Life on the edge of poverty. Forbidden oil lands. Jeez, transporting tons of river stone. Oh, good. Let's check that out. Just look up Wisconsin flooding and storm prediction center is right. It's concerning you. You should be concerned. You must protect yourself and your family. I mean, I told a grocery joke at work yesterday. Thanks for letting us know, Kat. What was that? I don't want to hear it. Sweetheart would finish their letters with N-O, Norwish, and have a sandwich in Norwish. Yeah, good idea. What's up, hypocrites? Hypocrites. Look at that old ass vehicle. Lamb, you need to get you something like that, dude. Black with a freaking A-Team red stripe on the side. Yeah, I love them. Is that the carb? Wow, look at that. No air filter needed. Yeah, boy, that's a bonnet. They used to call that the bonnet. I think you guys still call it the bonnet, don't you, Lamb? Flathead, yep. Still runs. Look at that. All the room in the world to get around that thing. Look at that. Hand cranked. Hand crank to start. Look at that. There ain't no electric starter. Better not lose that thing. Man, is that a hit and miss? Wow. That's crazy. Back when men were men, right? No, I don't know. I turned it out. All right, Cat. I bet if that crank kicks back. Yes, yeah, right, yeah, yeah, you're done. You break a wrist easy, yeah. If that slips out of your hand while the engine's still running, it's freaking. Yep, you're done. Norwich. Oops. You know, there ain't no automatic transmission anywhere around that thing. That's some serious freaking old school. Oh, that thing's probably like less than 100 horsepower. Look at that hill to go up on the other side. He's gonna come back down that thing in River Rock? No, he ain't going up the hill. He's gonna park there and load. Yeah, there you go. It's loading River Rock. By hand. I don't see anything else, brother. It might have got blocked. I don't see it. That's the last thing. Last thing I heard you say was Cat, great idea. That's the last thing you said. Bro, I just made a Discord, Inferno Burn 2. Alright, brother. Inferno Burn 2. Okay. Alright. Okay, there you go. It didn't take it, brother? Did it take it away, internet? Yeah, I don't see it. The rusty old Soviet truck. The NGO that donated that truck probably took them $500 million to buy a Poor Village Truck Fund. Exactly. And that's exactly what they do. It's exactly what they do. And the CEO got $499 million of it. They bought the truck for $50, and then his secretary got $250,000. I'm about to sleep, so watch the latest shorts. All right, brother. I'll check. I'm sure they are. I'll check them out. That's exactly how it works, William. All right, have a good night, Scott, brother. This is crazy right here. These guys, they strap together 4 motorcycles. They strap together 4 motorcycles to move logs out of the forest or jungle. Look what they do with their handlebars. Watch what they do with their handlebars. Look, their handlebars are like this rather than like this. So that when the log goes in between them, it doesn't hit their handlebars. That's so crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. They got 4 motorcycles to take that big ass log out of the forest. It's a limousine. It's a limousine. Stack a bunch of people on there. That's freaking crazy. That's so crazy.
What's this film about? It's sort of a musical journey, really. You know? No, it's a musical journey.
It's a musical journey.
What the movie is about is when a band is developing, it goes through certain stages, and for us, like, we're not the same band we were when we recorded the War album, for instance, and we captured that on Under a Blood Red Sky, and we just wanted to capture this period of the band.
The band.
I don't know. What's this?
I don't know. Yeah, they were logging in. All right, let's see what we got going on. How? Man, it is freaking hot, boy. Current temperature. There you go. For all you wackadoos, it's 27. It's freaking hot. Oh, my fan's not even on. There we go. There we go. Let's get some air moving. Up and out. Up and out. There we go. Okay. Back to life. What's this guy have to say? What's this guy have to say? Oh, never mind. All right, brother. How to make snacks. Oh, what kind of snacks are they making? You're in 81's mild? Yeah, I guess so. I'm in Georgia. Amazing candy making skills. Fryums in sand. Massive Goldfinger fryums. His biggest healthy snack. What is this going on here? What is that? What is this? So I'm guessing that's sugar or flour. Gotta be one of the two. That's flour. Or General Milk. Oh yeah, that's flour. Or is it cornstarch? Yeah, there you go. Just use your hands there, buddy. Man, just desserts. Getting your just desserts. Lucky the air is dry, but locals here say the south is worse. No, it's definitely worse. Yeah, it's definitely worse. The humidity is, I mean, you need a medium to transfer heat through, right? So when you have more humidity, you absorb more of the heat in your surrounding. This is why it's hard to get rid of heat in outer space. Like why it's hard to design machines that work in outer space, because when things overheat, they overheat easily because you can't radiate it out into the humidity in the air. Right? That's how you do it on Earth. Because it's dry, super dry. So the drier it is, the less heat exchange there is. What up, Monk? Ain't seen you in a while. How you been, my brethren? I guess they're making their own gloves. I guess that their hands get piled up in, you're not dry? I'm cool. Some orange stuff. Yeah, there you go. Turmeric, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea what that is. I think this is supposed to be it says Goldfinger Fryums. I don't know what it is. Crunchy snack. Been stressing trading all day long. Take a break. Yeah, brother. You gotta get away from that stress. What's sad? What's sad? There's trading? Chilling up there. Look at that rusted hole through the side. Stressed out. Yeah, I try to run from stress. Or not run from it, but try to set everything up so I have as little as possible. No. That point again. Your snapping point? So I guess that's probably a screw extruder. Looks like it's pushing it through a die to make hollow tubes. And putting shorter little scrap pieces in there. Almost to the point of crying and everything went well. Oh, what? Started losing some and then started gaining it back, I'm guessing? Yeah, dude. Day trading's stressful. that stuff just fell off the floor. He just throws it up back up there. Well, that's the thing that sucks is when you start to lose, you know, and you start to gain it back and then you lose again, you know, it's either all or nothing, right? Yeah, it can be. This is called a fryum. It's a Pakistani gold finger fryums. It's a tube-like snack. I don't know if it's sweet or salty. I don't know yet. I know it's a lot of flour and some sort of seasoning, but I don't know if it's sweet or savory. No finger safety there either. Look at that, dude. What's going on here? Damn, man. That's just a fan with no protection on it? Slam them against the ground a few times. Your toenails touching it. There you go. There you go. I guess, yeah. You know, that's where the flavor comes from. I guess that's where the flavor comes from. All right, let's see how I get to it. All right, so then it's like big old piles of it. Big old piles of it. All right. I don't know if that's flour. I know that might be cornstarch. I don't know why flour would make that. It ain't carrot cake. It's called Pakistani fryums. And he's just in that pile with no shoes on, no nothing. I guess they're gonna get fried afterwards. That ain't carrot. Here's the snacks factory. That's just gotta be a big ass fryer, right? Pasta noodles. Oh, maybe they're boiling. No, I don't know. It looks like frying to me. Sign me up to never wanting to try that. What up, Michelle? That's oil, yeah. Little air holes dumping in there. Just a big flame underneath keeping it. Yeah. It doesn't look like they drain it very well, so a lot of that grease probably stays in the finished product. Oh yeah, now it's fluffing up. Okay, so it's not got some sort of baking soda or baking powder in it. So these are just crispy snacks. These are like what do you call these things? hollow, it looks like. Cheese tubes. That's black. Look at that. That's some freaking dirty oil there, boy. And then they just fry up. Yeah, that looks like macaroni, though. Tubulary, yeah, like they don't let it drain a long time. Like, maybe where it's falling into drains more. I'll have to make it a bit. They're making a video also. Hurt their brand image, right? Earlier, the dude, like this guy's here, where they were making this, a guy ain't got no shoes on or nothing, and this guy down here, where he's scooping everything in this big pile right here, he ain't got no shoes on either. What is that? This guy right here, he ain't got no shoes on, he's just kicking them around with bare feet. Tubular, there you go. What did I say, Charlotte? Totally tubular on YouTube. Tubular. Excuse me. Totally tubular. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't like that. I wonder if it's rice flour. That's probably what it is. Probably puffed rice or corn. Maybe one of those things. Probably freaking salty and delicious. Alright, then this is the filling factory. That's crazy. What up, Tiny Lion Gamer? Welcome back, brother. Turn them upside down. There you go. Let it sit there. Welcome back, cat. My homemade hard lemon soda came out awesome. Good, brother. Listen. I think a lot of people should be making that stuff. Like if you guys drink alcohol at all, if any of you guys do, make your own. It only takes a couple of days, and it's so easy to make, and you don't need to be spending freaking dozens of dollars on bottles and like ciders and hard lemonade and stuff. It's so easy to make, and it's so cheap. And if you make it, you know what's in it. It's delicious, and it gets you hammered. What up, Alice? Yeah, thank you. Welcome back, Alice. Can I get a shout out? I do a live channel here, Mike. Oh, you got to. There's your shout out, Charlotte. Charlotte Michelle. Michael Michelle. I can't read. Charlotte Michelle. 8186. It was like 10 cents a bottle. Homemade hard lemonade. Yeah, and it's so easy to make. You just take lemonade, like lemon juice, water, and it depends if you want it sparkling or not. But lemon juice, water, sugar, and yeast. And you can use bread yeast. You can use other yeasts to get the alcohol percentage higher, but bread yeast will get killed at about 6% alcohol. So once the alcohol rises to 6%, it kills the yeast off. Then you've got, and if you can do you can go get a gallon jug of yeah, it's very easy to make, and it's very cheap. It takes about 4 to 6 days. But it takes like 30 seconds, I don't know, let's say 5 minutes. 5 minutes to put the ingredients all together and you put it to the side. Just let it sit and for a couple of days. You got to make sure the lid isn't tight on it. You want the lid on it enough that when you squeeze the bottle, air can get out, because it's going to put off get carbon dioxide as the yeast makes the alcohol. But you don't want it on there because it'll build up, and then you have to clean your house. I like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Mouthwash is cheap too. Jeez. Yeah, it's cheaper than mouthwash. It tastes great. Yeah, mouthwash ain't that cheap, but it's so easy to make. There's nothing good about them. Richard probably remembers how a dump truck driver hit me. Oh, State Farm, right? Yeah, I remember. I don't use State Farm anymore either. Well, yeah, I use them also. And they have you ever had a fear of yeast? Me? No. No. I had a little bit of sugar after it's done. Put the lid on for a tight bit. It'll actually carbonate. Right. So you can carbonate it too. I'm saying the easiest way to do it is just water, a cap. Like if you're making like a liter, you take a liter bottle, fill it up 9/10 of the way. Put a cap full of lemon juice in it. As much sugar as you want, and then the yeast will convert to sugar. So the more sugar, the more alcohol you're going to get, depending on the yeast. Once the alcohol level gets to a certain point, it will kill the yeast off, and that's it. That's how easy it is. And if you want to, then you can put it in the fridge. You can put in other yeast and a little bit more sugar, and it will make more carbon dioxide. I have you on the background. I heard you say Charlotte. We have two Charlottes in the room. Hey, Charlotte, and Charlotte. Getting in the zone. AutoZone. Yeah, they alright. I knew the commercials like that one. Rock Auto jingle is so catchy. Toyota has a great commercial right now with a fun song. Commercial songs. That's just a heat sealer. There you go. So those are just hot irons that pinch and melt the plastic shut. Warm water, sugar, then a cap full of lemon juice, cold water, yeast, 10 days in the cold, crash it in the freezer. If you add raisins, the raisins will float when it's done. There you go. And it stops bubbling when it's done. Once the yeast are no longer active making bubbles, it's done too. But yeah, you can use raisins as a optical a visual marker. The parts we ever needed. Rock Auto. All right, bro. All right, Charlotte. We got the meats. I want to share. Let's watch one of those. We'll watch this. There's this guy Rainford in the UK. He's got a really good channel on making cheap homemade alcohol. Rainford Brew. There you go. I'll show you. He definitely has a lemon one, definitely, without a doubt. Here's strawberry jam. Yeah, hard lemon soda right here. 1.6 million views.
Hey guys, my name's Pete Rainford.
Look, watch how easy this is. And you just have to make sure everything is clean. So like a couple of drops of sterilizer or chlorine in a sink full of water to clean everything so you don't want to kill the yeast.
This is going to cost 18
Do you recall when you seen your first Arby's commercial years ago? Oh, that's the guy you learned it from? Yeah, he's great.
Right.
Yeah, he's definitely the goat. He's awesome.
The customary 500 millilitres of cold water, 500 millilitres of warm water, 250 ml of lemon juice in this bottle. We need 15 ml, which I'm guesstimating at a capful. 125 grams of sugar, and to brew it all, we need
good, brother. Yeah, 6% alcohol.
1 litre PET bottle.
So he's probably using. I've definitely seen this before.
Dig that out.
But I've got my own. I've made lots of my own liquor. I've actually got my own. I got a hydrometer and an airlock and everything upstairs.
Okay, one very clean 500 milliliter PET bottle. That's very important. We are going to start by getting our sugar in. 125 grams. So he's going to use
the sugar and then the warm water to melt the sugar. The cold water to warm the warm water down so it doesn't kill the yeast.
You've got one. Use it too. Trust me. 125 grams of sugar. How much? 14 pence.
14 cents, about 20 cents. Berserkers drank urine.
Okay, so we've got 14 pence in there. I'm not adding up any money for the water, by the way, because it doesn't even get to a penny a litre, so the water's free.
I never realized how easy it was. Some Gucci bottles laying around, so I tried. No, that's the thing. No one knows how easy it is, and so many people buy freaking Mike's Hard Lemonade. And the problem with all that stuff is the big bulk companies like Anheuser-Busch and all that. They buy huge amounts of yeast, huge amounts of barley and oats and grains, and they've all got bug spray on it. Like almost all. Look at this. Bug spray found in beers. Glyphosate, an active ingredient in Roundup weed killer, has been detected in 14 out of 15 common beers. So consider that anything that you use, because they're buying such big bulks of it. The places are growing such big bulks of it. They want to use bug spray and weed killer to make sure that they get their. But that ends up in those mass drinks. Make your own. It's cheaper and it tastes so much better. And that's the thing. Even if you drink every day, start today. Make a liter, have it set aside. That'll be ready in a week. Tomorrow, make another one. Then every day you've got a fresh bottle going in and coming out. Yeah, it doesn't take long at all. But that makes sense. Budweiser used original make my legs hurt. That's so crazy, dude. Watermelon yeast, sugar, and warm water. Yep, that's nice and easy too. And you can learn depending on. You don't need to test it for the alcohol percentage, but it's fun to do, and it's not expensive to get a hydrometer. Watermelon would be insane. Yeah, watermelon liquor, watermelon moonshine's good. Watermelon's really good, and it's good for you. And this is the thing: anything that used to be good for you. Remember, people used to live off of beer. Beer is liquid bread, right? So like that's where people got their nutrition before there was clean water, because the alcohol in the water would kill the parasites and stuff.
Now add the cap and screw it on as tight as you can, and give this a good shake. This puts oxygen in and mixes the sugar. You know the score, guys. Okay, let's see what that's done. I just used warm water out the tap, by the way, guys. I'm guessing around 50-60 degrees. And when we add the cold water in a minute, that will bring it down to a temperature that won't kill off our yeast.
Yeah. So right, that's what you just got to make sure of.
Okay, looks like that's the sugar dissolved.
That's
okay,
good
take
corn.
the top back off, of course. And I can see that sugar is dissolved. This is 65 pence in Aldi for 250 millilitres, which works out, for what we need at least, at 3 pence. So I'm guessing between 10 and 15 millilitres in a cap. And we're just going to add that to our brew. Whoa.
And he's got a very interesting home carbonator also. So he actually uses like a BB gun cartridge that's got CO2 in it, and he can carbonate it that way.
ABV's coming purely from the sugar. So this is for taste, obviously. Okay, put that to one side. Right, let's top up with our cold water.
And this is how easy it is. It's so simple. I bet you could make a facsimile of Sprite alcohol if you added a capful of lime juice also. Yeah, why not? Absolutely, right. You could start with Sprite, because Sprite's got so much sugar in it. You could start, but that's expensive. That's like freaking $2 a pint, rather than getting like water, a capful of lemon juice, and some sugar. Like he says, this is about 25 cents a liter. You could start with Sprite, because it's already sterilized and it's got a lot of sugar in it. So you could put bread yeast in it also, and it'll and you could make it much cheaper. It's better to just make it, because then you're getting the vitamin C and everything also out of the actual lemon juice. Because everything you put in you, even if you're gonna drink, you might as well drink something that's gonna give you some benefit also. Do you think they just rumors about Michael Jackson and his pet monkey Bubbles? Was it Bubbles? Was that the kid? Was that his name? But yeah, I don't know, brother. Yeah, I'm guessing it's just rumors. Yeah, I'm guessing. There ain't no proof of anything, so I'm guessing we're guessing it's just rumors.
For fermentation.
Bobo,
okay,
right. Bobo was his name.
Yeast,
Bobo.
Which I've just realised I didn't put out in the ingredients at the beginning, for those of you. So we
Yeah,
do
see,
need
he's
some
just
yeast for
using
this.
bread yeast. You know, normal yeast you get from the grocery store.
Okay, I've got
if you
Aldi
wanted,
bread
if you
yeast here,
wanted
which
to
is
turn that into
99
like
pence for-
wine, you could get yeast that doesn't that lives. It's a higher alcohol percentages. So you get different yeasts, and then when it gets to like 18%, the yeast would die, and then that would be like a freaking sherry. That's what I used, instant yeast. Yeah, that's all you need to do. It's Bubbles. Michael Jackson's Monkey. Yeah, Bubbles. Yep, you're right, brother. Bubbles. He became a global icon, traveling on tours, wearing clothes as a total 20. Bubbles is estimated to be 40 years old. He was born in 1983. Wow. Yeah. Maybe, who's Bobo? Bobo. No, but Bobo is a monkey type. The type of monkey. Right? Hold on. Bobo? Hold on. A Bobo monkey is a distinct of animated character from Adult Swim, but a Bobo monkey is a distinct entity. Let me see. Yeah, there's a bunch of Bobos. Yeah, chimpanzees. Yeah, there you go. I'm Michael Jackson. I am Michael Jackson. That's how I don't tell anybody. Well, brother, nice to meet you. If you want to make any music, brother, I'd love to sing along with you. Yeah, who the hell is Bobo? I don't know, no Bobo. Bonobo, that's what it is. Bonobo, right. That's what I was thinking of. That's the type of monkey, bonobo, right? Yeah, bonobo is a type of monkey. Yeah.
6 grams. 1/4 teaspoon is going to add.
Yeah, a quarter of a
brew,
teaspoon.
Which brings us up to a grand total of.
I'm gonna do the
18
moonwalk
pence.
out here. Now, out of here. All right, Bob,
sugar,
brother.
3 pence of lemon juice and 1 pence of yeast. Don't forget the yeast, Peter. No, precious, I won't. Okay, so 1/4 teaspoon of a rather important ingredient. Yeast.
Thank you, my friend, Bob. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, my friend.
And what do I always forget to do before I pitch the yeast? Let's take a reading. Before I do that, I'll put the top on, swirl the yeast up, because it's all in the top there, which I'd love to leave it there, being that I have forgotten to take a reading. I'm now going to have to swirl it up. 1 beaker, 1 hydrometer.
Yeah, so you can get a hydrometer on Amazon for pretty cheap. While he's doing that, I'll show you how. I'll show you where you can get one. Hydrometer kit, Amazon. $9, $5. Yeah, they're not very expensive at all. And a refractometer is to find out how much sugar's in stuff. But here's $20, $9, and it comes with a graduated cylinder too. So it lets you know how much sugar and or alcohol's in something. The original will tell you how much sugar's in it, and then as the sugar gets reduced to dry, it lets you know how much alcohol's in there. Yeah, not very expensive. Here's 3 for $10. Yeah.
The base bit inside the beaker.
Oops.
Okay, what have we got? .042. 1.042. Okay, guys, I'm going to pull that back, of course.
So everything's sterilized. So if the graduated cylinder and the hydrometer weren't sterilized, also he would not be adding it back in because anything that might be in there could kill the yeast.
And
what up, real term, brother?
Right, place the top.
Welcome.
Loosely.
Loosely.
Half a turn, no more. So that it's loose and the gas can escape. You know the score by now, guys. Okay, this goes on heating mat for 7 to 10 days.
It's a nice fizzy
the usual. I have to keep my eye on this because there's only sugar and yeast in there, and if it's not kept at the right temperature, it could stall, in which case I'd have to have more ingredients, which would bump the price up, and that kills our whole effort here. So, right. I'll see you in about 10 days, guys. Bye for now.
So if he could use something like turbo yeast and it would do it in like 2 or 3 days. But he does a channel, so he doesn't care. He's got a bunch of stuff running all the time. So you see the bubbles up at the top. That means the yeast is converting the sugar to alcohol. He's got a bottle. He's got pink grapefruit juice, apple juice, mead.
Afternoon, guys. We've got our hard lemon soda here. Now, it's been 10 days. I'm going to take a hydrometer reading, see where we're at. And
yeah, brother, he's great. He's great. I really like him.
You get a taste.
He's got a good personality. He gets the point across.
Brew, I might add.
Prison. Okay. There you go. Lemony. And it's just a cap full of lemon juice, sugar, water, and yeast.
It's starting to clear.
Yeah, he likes this stuff clear. I don't care if it's clear.
It's finished fermenting.
So you see it drop. That's because there's not hardly any sugar left in there.
Stone. Although, well, it's a little bit of carbonation.
You brew your own wine.
Well,
yeah,
so
everybody. If you drink alcohol of any kind, you should make it yourself. It's not hard. All it is yeast eating sugar.
Yeah, when the bubbles aren't affecting the buoyancy, it's around probably 0.998.
Moonshine FBI
certainly
drink.
The 1.000 mark. Yeah, I'm gonna say 1.000.
There you go, dry.
That's good enough for me. Okay, I'll get a close up of that,
It
guys.
makes make alcohol easily they can do it. So can the free
mini
people.
series
Right,
here.
exactly. Right. If people in prison are getting drunk, that you can too, and you don't need to pay these companies that put whack-a-doodle stuff in the liquor. Making it taste good is the hard part, right? But something like this is just lemon soda. It's, but yeah, I understand. Especially if you're making wine and stuff like that, yes, it's a difficult balance.
Budget brews and what strength?
But this is 18 cents a pint, so or a liter. So he ain't really worried about this.
Our opening gravity was 1.042, guys. That gives us around a 5.5 to 6% brew, which is, yeah, that's plenty for what little bit of sugar we put in this and a little bit of flavouring. Okay, guys, I am going to pull that back very gently because I don't want to disturb this. As I say, it's starting to clear.
So he's going to cold crash it in the fridge, probably, so the particulate falls to the bottom. Because he likes his to be clear. I don't care. They put glucose and sweetener in these days, certainly at the cost of sugar in the UK. That's why more people are really right, because that stuff's freaking horrible for you.
It smells like I want to drink it now. Right, cold crash. See you tomorrow, maybe the day after. Afternoon, guys. 20 pence.
So you see everything that fell to the bottom.
Cleared up quite nicely, more so than the previous malt brew actually. So, did it carbonate a little? No carbonation. It's been cold crashing for a couple of days, and it's time for a taste, hence why the glass is here. So, let's go straight in, guys. Come on.
It's all about how you pour it. That's what matters. It doesn't matter if it's 18 pence per litre.
That's pretty clear. A few particles hanging around there, but all in all, happy with the clarity of that. Let's put that top back on.
Bishop fingers.
Okay, let's have a smell. Ooh, that's not quite what I expected. The lemon is there a little bit. I'm getting something else though.
It's amazing, like when he tastes it, how happy he gets. Like he's so happy that he made it. That he's like, I made this, and it's great. That's lemonade. That's lemonade.
I think it's just that more of that kill you sort of smell that you get from a sugar wash. The lemon is there. It's very faint. I'm hoping there's a bit more of the lemon on the taste, obviously. Okay, should we go for it, guys?
Sir Jacob?
18 pence
Good evening.
for 1 litre. Hard lemon soda. Here we go.
See?
Well, that's lemonade.
That's lemonade.
That is lemonade.
That is lemonade.
More.
See?
Alcoholic lemonade. Oh my God, that's dangerous.
Dangerous. I made my own wine before, frozen Contrary grapes. Yeah. It's not. It happens in nature by itself. You could definitely do it. There's no need to be paying these companies for this stuff.
It'd be a danger to mankind.
It'd be a danger to mankind.
That's so zingy, so refreshing. There's no off taste there at all. There's no off smells.
He's slugging it down.
That's great.
That's great.
That's absolutely great.
Your English accent is better than his. But I'll leave it to the professionals so I don't go blind. Right. Well, listen. So that's a thing to scare home brewers. If you have methanol and ethanol together, methanol off places ethanol in the ethanol off places methanol in the body. So it's just something. So it's part of the marketing and advertising from the alcohol industry. So people don't do it themselves. You're not going to go blind. You're not. It's only if you drank pure methanol, and that's wood alcohol. So only if there's wood seeds and stuff and whatnot like that, and you'll get a very, very little bit. But if you have methanol poisoning, do you know what they give you? Ethanol, alcohol, actual liquor, because it pushes it out of the body. It's weird. Can I get your opinion on Rocco's Basilisk? We can look at it and go over it if you guys want to. There's only one stronger gear like vodka. I don't want the muscles though. Right. But you're if you're making stuff like this and you don't have seeds and stuff in your grapes, there's no wood. There's no wood to turn into wood alcohol. That's what methanol is, right? So this is what I'm saying. So when you're making like big batches, the first thing to come over is going to have methanol in it. So it's called the heads, I believe, and you throw that away. And then the very last part is the tails. You throw that away. It's only what's in the middle that you keep. But what he's doing, there's nothing. There's no fibers or anything to turn into methanol. Watched your movie, The Root Beer Story. I found it really interesting. Thank you, Cole, brother. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate it. Some Polish got arrested for poisoning from making bootleg vodka. Right. So that's vodka that you're distilling. So if you're brewing, there's no issue. What he's doing, he's brewing. When you distill, you're separating the chemicals, and that's what I'm talking about. But when you brew, when you make wine and mead and stuff, you're not making ethanol and methanol. And if you do, it's like a fraction of 1% mixed in with everything else. When you distill, you evaporate the alcohol out of the mash, collect it, cool it, and condense it. So you're pulling the chemicals out. But when you just do this at home, you've got no danger of that. Strangers waking up. Ethel, let me squeeze you in my arms. Have you seen the freezing destination method? Freezing distillation method. Yes. Right. So alcohol doesn't freeze. Water freezes at a much higher temperature than alcohol. So if you freeze things that contain alcohol, then the alcohol stays liquid and everything else gets frozen. So then you can just pull the alcohol off of it. Yeah, so you brew something to make alcohol, and then you can freeze distill it to pull the alcohol out of it, right? Yeah. But look. Ethanol for methanol poisoning. The crystallized M is a bit moreish. Look, ethanol for methanol poisoning. Help is available. Ethanol is the most common antidote to block metabolizing of methanol. Ethanol works by competing for the metabolic breakdown of methanol, preventing the accumulation of toxic byproducts. So if you're just brewing, you're going to get like 0.001% of methanol in there, but it'll just come out in your pee because you're not concentrating it by distillation. Yeah. But when you're making vodka, you're using sugar and water and potatoes and yeast to make like something like this that's like 18% alcohol. Then you're putting it through a still. So all that other stuff's left behind and just the alcohols, the methanol and ethanol come off of the vapor and make moonshine. Yeah. There was a topic you had to pick you weren't familiar with. What would you choose? That you were not familiar with. It's a good question. That's a good question. I'm familiar with the Titanic. Let's see. Not familiar with. Like, what is something that I know about but don't know a lot about that I'd like to know more about? Let's see. That's a good question. I don't know. The Titanic is definitely interesting. All right, well, let's go. So we'll say, I need to make some tea with lemon and honey. I have such a bad cough. You know what you need? You need quercetin and bromelain. No. I'm pretty familiar with a lot of that stuff. There's a lot of stuff a lot of stuff that I don't know a lot about. But something that I'm interested in chasing. I don't know. I guess the problem is I don't know. How you doing, Blue Sky? How are you feeling? You feeling any better now that you've been on your vitamins? Antimatter, yeah, antimatter would be a good thing to get into. I know very little bit about it. I'd like to know more. Yeah. How you feeling? You feeling any better? I ain't talked to you in like a week or two. Hopefully you're doing good. I'm doing well. Yeah. Everything's going good for me. I know a good amount about quantum mechanics, but I tell you what, a lot's changed in the past year. A lot of the theory has been proven wrong now, and other things have come up. So since I've learned about it 15, 20 years ago, a lot of science has changed. A lot of science, because a lot of science is just theory, and it takes years and years and years for it to be proven either right or wrong, right? When you come on later, you can ask me anything. I can opine about anything with confidence. All right, what's Lamb got here? Space Cowboy sent a gift. Hey, I didn't see that come up. Bam. What do you got? Laughing disco ball. Thank you, Space Cow. 6, 7. How to get rid of it? So it usually, when you distill, it evaporates at a little bit lower of a temperature than ethanol. So when you're distilling, it's the first thing that's going to come over is going to contain the methanol. So you just get rid of it. So if you're trying to pull 5 gallons of vodka out of like 8 gallons of mash or whatever it is, you're going to throw away the first like 2 ounces. That would contain the methanol. And then the rest of it will be ethanol. And then it comes out again at the very, very end. So like the last 2 shot glasses worth you would get rid of. Yeah, that's how you would get rid of the methanol. I love to see how hungry you are for knowledge. I love seeing someone eager to learn and not afraid to hear how things have changed. Oh, I love it, brother. Thank you. Yes, t-shirt, brother. This guy knows his stuff. I spent a lot of time learning. Thank you. And I'm willing to learn more. Absolutely. There's a lot of useless information. It's better to have a garbage dumpster mind full of useless things. Yep. Well, listen, because you have to be able to compare stuff. You have to know all the useless stuff to know what's useless. So when people try to tell you what's important and you can know they're wrong, the way to San Jose. Oh, the sweet. All right, where are we at? Gold coins. Lamb, it's unavailable, brother. All right, let's say. Long way. Hypothetically speaking, extracted from Mimosa hustles. Yeah, you can get it. Yeah, you can get it. Yes. Yeah. There's a bunch of woody substances you can get it from. I think Tulsa is about 10-hour drive, probably more. All right, well, let's go for breakfast here. I was about to say. All right, let's see.
Shaking like a fucking whore.
Engine blowing black smoke, you're losing power.
You just broke down in rush hour.
You need a hook, you need a tow.
You even start to question why you even went over the road.
So give us a call at Robinson so we can help you deliver your load.
Bam. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. We're back in 1 second. We got some water. All right. Maybe I'll drop off some. Woods. Woody Harrelson. I called my grandma to say hi, but she didn't pick up. She liked eating dinner. I thought it was going to be a bad joke. Like, that makes sense. She's dead. Never mind. I just texted Tulsa. It's actually 18 and a half hours. I'm about to say, I'm 10 hours from you. Almost 13. Monk, oh, I wouldn't mind trying that for breakfast. Eating losers. You definitely got tardy spelling. Richard, my grandma's likely going first. Grandpa's likely going first. Yeah. Do good. Yeah, still taking you're my V12 on my mind. The fake NASA moon trail on April Fool's Day, and the Jello diet gelatin. Looks like a lot of people are saying good things. Yeah. So what I take is this. 110thgrade.com. Is this. So you can gelatin it's got collagens in it, and let's see. So what I take is this right here. Yeah, and that's got type 1 and type 3 in it. Unc looks like he belongs in the Wild West. What up, pixelated chimera? So yeah, it's hot. It's hot here too. It's like it's 82 degrees. Maybe he fell again. It's possible. My dad not having to tell me yet. It's only 74. Yeah, it's hot here too. Hot night in the city. All right, let's see. Yeah, here you go. 81. So it's 81 here. Now, hot time in the city, I think he is. Is that Billy Idol? What up, Nubsy? Yeah, so blue sky. Yeah, it's humid here too. It's 33% humidity. No, okay, it's not. Okay. The weather here is very specific to each location. The weather here is very specific to each location right now. You're not going to get nothing out of me before. Vegas doesn't have that kind of humidity. No, it's horrible here. You know that they're not hot in the city. Hot in the city tonight. Hot in the city tonight. Yeah, ironically, it's nearly midnight hour here. Yeah. It's only 46. Send some sunshine to the Oregon coast. Bill Nye. What up, man? What up, Martian coders? Ain't seen you in a while. It's in the midnight hour. She climb mo. Yeah, he's in the UK, Brianna. With the rebel yell. She cried mo. There's 2 active tornadoes right now. So that's fun. One's in Iowa. Current tornadoes. He's definitely lancing that. Eyes without a face, you got no human race. Your eyes without a face. I just checked. There's 3. TornadoHeadquarters.com. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana is what it said? Flesh for fantasy. Yep. Oh, live stream is not available. What are you talking about? Hey, this is a live stream. Oh. Uh-oh. What are we watching? Only... Oh. Never mind. I was going to make it only fans, just blowing wind, only tornadoes joke, but it didn't come out right. Oh, there you go. There's some trouble. There's some trouble. Waterloo, Madison. Right now, west of Milwaukee, west of Dubuque, north of Cedar Rapids. Getting that wind. I got money. Moon stuff is funny money. Billy Idol's Eyes Without a Face. Eyes Without a Face doesn't sound like the best stare. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Ow! Lamb's based off a French movie called Les Yeux Sans Visage. I'm glad I could help you, Catra. It means Eyes Without a Face in Francais. Billy is one of my favorite karaoke performances. Very. Oh, 9 minutes ago. Warning, about an hour from now. Ending about an hour from now. Ended 34 minutes from now. Expired. Phenomena. Tornado. Phenomena. Sorry. What up, Abdul, brother? Hey, Brianna, shake that ass. I can take it. You're crazy. Eyes without a face. Thank you, Brianna. They got no human ways. Their eyes without a face. Shake that ass. I think it's broken. Oh, what's going on here? What's going on? Oh, come on. Oh, hold on. Something's going on here. There we go. Shake that ass. Thank you, Brianna. Okay, we started a goal. I should have started a goal before. We'll do one super chat. So we'll make 2 total. 30 minutes. Sorry, I'm giggly. Sorry. Get inspired. Do that song. What's that song? Space Cow. So close. What song comes to my head whenever someone mentions Phenomena? Menomini. Big up, Brianna. I love your energy. Thank you, Cece. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, boy. Shake that ass. Brianna's buying the drinks. Yeah, well, when it happens, we're going to sponsor it, right? Lamb sponsoring the channel for YouTube Premium. Maybe in perpetuity. We'll see. But he can't spell sponsorship right. I love you more. Shake that ass. It's pronounced with the song, like the song, but with knee at the end. Menominee. Menominee. Scary World had to be done in China. So, right. So, interesting thing that I found out. Thank you, Brianna. Yeah. Thank you. Bam. I think I was at a goal achieved. Thanks to the particular participants. Bam. Thank you. I think I almost had high blood pressure right there. Rockefeller. That's so cute. Thank you very much, Brianna. Oh, great. Now I can make another goal. 1 out of 1 gold made. How do I... Okay, let me do something about that. That's so freaking awesome. Thank you very much. That's so awesome. Naruto says there's like certain types of cactuses that's edible and not. Yes. Yeah. Some that'll kill you. Some that'll make you see that you're alive. And hey, Brianna, thank you, Brianna. Thank you very much. Yes. Who's Brianna's got the drinks. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You must have did good on the freaking selling the freaking. Put your link to your sales thing, Brianna. Thank you very much. Space Cowboys try to up her with some gifts. Where is it? One more time. Oops. Thank you, Brianna. I can't spell Brianna. Thank you. Thank you, Brianna. No, I just wanted to show you love and never been a comment. Thank you very much, Brianna. Thank you very much. There should be a cooling down period. We're just warming up. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take half of everything that's donated, and I'm going to buy people that can't afford to get like B12, D3, K2. I'm gonna start sending stuff out. Brianna, thank you very much, Brianna. Thank you. Seriously, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's freaking awesome. Thank you very much. So Lamb's got the YouTube Premium, and Brianna just bought $45 worth of vitamins for other people, which is great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I guess this is. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you very, very, very much. So yes, there's a lot of people that can't. Is it auto starting? Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I'll be right. Jesus, people. Thank you, Monk. Thank you. Jeez, Brianna. Thank you, Monk. Guys, thank you very, very, very much. I'm all alone today, Space Cowboy. Man, we're doing good. We're doing good today. Bam. Thank you, Monk. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm going to try to find something to do once a month with, I don't know if the best way to do it is just to randomly choose a donor and I got to do something. I got to do something for you. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, because there's a bunch of people, who come through and they're like feeling like hell, but obviously they can't afford to throw $30, $20 into vitamins. So Amazon's got the delivery. That's so awesome. I'm poor now. Can I have B12 I can borrow? Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, Lamb's crazy. I'm no longer the one. One supporter. Robert, you're always the number one supporter in my mind, brother. I'll send more once I get Prop Firm pays me. Hey, listen, trying to save the world. I really, really appreciate the support. It's really means means a lot to me. It really does. And I think the healthier we can get people, the quicker, the better. I understand money stuff and everything for people, but I really, really appreciate it. I'm gonna start being one of those IRL YouTubers that goes around being like, hey, here's all the homeless guys. Like, here, put this under your tongue. What is it? It's B12. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. That's really cool. Jeez, Brianna. Jeez. You must have done good this week. Jeez, Brianna. Thank you. Look, she's addicted to the thing. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. Oh, man. She says, I can't stop. That's so awesome. Hey, when you got it, good. I really appreciate it. Inject him with B12 and tell him it's spent. Hold on. Where am I at? I broke something. That's so cool. I noticed the difference has increased my B12 and started the K2. Yeah, Alice, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how everything changes when your brain especially starts getting what it needs. Like most everything we take and eat keeps us alive, right? But it's really, really, really amazing what happens when your brain starts to get more of what it needs. And I think one of the big things is cholesterol lowering drugs, what a lot of people have done, and like scaring people away from cholesterol, because that's what your brain consists of and what uses. But yeah, it's really, really cool. It's really cool. Jeez, Brianna, jeez. Thank you, Brianna, jeez. Thank you again, Brianna. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much. All right, stop sending money, guys. I really appreciate it. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good thing I don't have to share, but it goes my husband. Yeah, yes, right. He'd be like, Brianna, what is this? Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. What a good day. What a good day this turned out to be. Good Tuesday. Rich is rich. All right, I turned off that. There we go. Did you just say almost $100, Richard? That's the word of divorce. Yeah. You'd be like, hold on, Richard, can I get that money back? I need a lawyer. Just be like, look, just go on his stream. You're probably just depressed. Get on some vitamin B12 and D3. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, honey. That's so cool. Thank you, everybody. That's so awesome. Okay. All right. What are we doing? Now my brain's all jumbled. Thank you very much. I'm a cheap date. Just saying. That's funny. That's really cool. I appreciate it. A cheap date but expensive to go see. Right. Yeah. That's a plane trip right there. Plane ticket right there. All right. What do we got going on? That's so awesome. Let's see. Okay, where are we at? And he's definitely a bad speller. Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Brianna. I hope you're doing. I'm glad you're doing well enough financially to be able to support like that. That's really awesome. That's really good. That shows that things are going good for you, Gratu. I should have sent it to your PayPal so you get it right away. Next time. Yeah, this I'll get this in like 2 months. 14th, I think it's I think this is the way it works. I'll tell you guys the way it works. I'll tell you the way it works. Your payments, okay. So how our payments, okay. So from the earnings are finalized between the 7th and the 12th of the month and will be posted to your AdSense account. We review it to make adjustment for invalid traffic, content, claims, or taxes, okay. And then to get paid, you meet the minimum payment, the earnings are finalized, okay. YouTube pays eligible creators monthly between the 21st and the 26th, depending on your time zone. So this. Say between the 7th and the 12th. So this won't be calculated until the 7th and the 12th of next month, and then I'll get paid out on that. How do I do a refund? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know how. I don't know how to give a refund either. There's not like an option. I gotta drink my tea and snuggle under a blanket. When can I come on live? I'm gonna eat dinner at some point here, and then anytime after that, Lamb. It's not too serious, Brianna. It's just a cold. Yeah, you need to get rid. You need. It's just nuts because you rarely get sick. Need that nutrition, folks. That's so awesome. Your payment is pending and will be headed your way soon. Expect a payment April 21st to the 26th. That's the first. So this will be the first payment I've ever got from YouTube, and I'm guessing this is from January 12th is when December 26th is when I was able to take super chats, and January 12th is when I started getting ad revenue. That's so awesome. No, you're good. No, absolutely, it's fine. Everything's so awesome. No, everything's great. Hey, it's perfect. Everything's great. Don't you worry about nothing. That's so awesome. Prayers to cat. Yes, she'll get well. I promise. How are you, Ertz? Okay, I'm fine. I'm back off for now. I'll come back later on. I need some quiet. Yeah, get some help. Let the homies know. Let the homies know. Prayer circle. This chick's getting a ring. That's so awesome. Okay, where are we at here? Okay, so what? So let's see. Let's see how long this goes for here. I think it's got another. All right, that's like it. Yes, love. Okay, all right. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to I'm gonna go for a couple more minutes here, and then I'm gonna have lunch or dinner. I haven't eaten yet. Lamb's a cheater, definitely a cheater. Yeah, life is definitely crazy. Why are you winking at my sick ass? After you answer that, I'm off. Yeah, I'm gonna eat now too. I've actually got some shrimp to eat. Brianna, with you. All right. To acknowledge your compliments. Okay. All right. We got another minute here. Then let's. So I'll be back on in 15 minutes. It's 5:45 now. I'm gonna eat my shrimps. I can smell them steaming up. Ready? I bought a week's worth. Yeah, boy. I bought a week's worth. All right. I love you all. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Monk, Brianna, Space Cow. Thank you very, very, very much. Love you guys. I'll see you guys back here in about 15 minutes. I really appreciate you guys coming through. Much love. Much love. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys back in a couple minutes. Bye-bye.